Hello, leaders. Hello, hello. Welcome to Summer Mentoring. What is this, day 9? I think we started June 1st. My name is Bailey King. I am a presidential diamond in Iowa, and I'm super excited to talk to you guys because I didn't have to think hard about this topic, which I love. So I have had, I've done a video about my hostess program, and a few different people saw it, and they asked me to speak to their teams about it. And so I thought, what a perfect place to discuss it with everybody. So if you can hear me, give me some thumbs up or comments for me. Hey, Jalissa, if you can hear me, just let me know because I'm always worried that the audio is not working because I've done a few videos all the way through with no audio. Right, Jalissa? All right, so if you can hear me, just let me know. Hopefully those hearts mean you can hear me. All right, so we are gonna get started today, and there's a few keys to this working, all right? And so when I talk about the fact that this hostess program got me to Presidential Diamond, like I literally mean that. And so for me, I live in a town of 30,000 people in Iowa, and I literally have enrolled like one person online. And so what I do is I just teach classes in homes. And then more people book, and I teach classes in their homes, and then their friends book, and I teach in their homes. And that's all I've done for 4.5 years. And we got to presidential in a little over, gosh, what was it, 3 years? And it's been the most simple thing, and it's worked really well for me. So thanks, Amber. Thanks, Jalissa. Hey, Debbie. All right. So a few keys to making this work. Number one, your classes must be quick and they must be fun. So I'm talking 30 to 40 minutes max, which is a struggle, but remember, people lose their attention, they lose their focus, and they get overwhelmed, and then they don't order. So we want to keep it super fun. By what I love to do is I like to give out sample vials of oils when people answer or participate in the class. So if I say, what are the 3 ways you can use oils, and I just taught about it, and somebody says aromatic, topical, internal, I'm like, yes, you just won peppermint, all right? And this is what peppermint can do. And then I might ask, what are some reasons you would use oils topically? And they might say headache or whatever. And I'm like, yes, give them an oil, a sample of lavender, explain what lavender does. So they're winning a lot. It's not costing me a lot. It's just samples. It's fun. It's quick. And then, of course, I'm going to show value. So I'm going to show value to each individual person by knowing what the issues are that they're working on, so I can actually call them by name during the class. So yes, Betty Sue, we're talking about peppermint. This is the one you're going to love for your head tension, right? So quick, fun, show value for each person. So I'm not going to get into the specifics of teaching a great class. You guys know how to do that. What I want to talk about is how you book classes from classes, because for me, this has been the number one key to my success, all right? Because I rarely leave a class without more classes scheduled. And I'm still teaching at least 1 to 3 classes a week in people's homes. And I've been doing that since I started, and 90% of them are in this same town that I live in, all right? So if you can do that, if you can get classes scheduled, your momentum is there. And when you have momentum, this business is really, really fun. When you lose momentum, you can totally get it back and use this strategy to keep going. All you have to do is get one class booked, book more classes in that class, and your momentum is up and rolling again, all right? So a few things that I have found key to booking classes from classes. Number one is instant gratification. We live in a society where we love instant gratification. So what I do is I give the doTERRA keychain when they schedule the date that night of the class, all right? And if you want to fill it or leave it half filled or whatever you want to do, give them something with some oils in it so they can take them and start using them immediately. So number one, when they schedule their class, they get their keychain. And I never say if, it's always when, all right? We always want to assume the sale, assume they're scheduling their wellness consult, all of that, all right? So when you book your class tonight, you'll leave with this keychain. And I tell them why they're going to love it. And I make it fun. You're going to love having this keychain with you because there's nothing worse than, having gas in the middle of the movie theater, or there's nothing worse than your kid being a screaming kid at the playground because he got stung by a bee. You'll have what you need in your hands with this keychain, all right? So explain it. The next thing I do is I reward attendance and I reward classes booked. And this is how it works. And it's so simple. You guys are going to totally laugh, but it works. So what I do, what's worked for me, is I have a hostess bag. The bag doesn't matter, guys. It really doesn't. And what's in here doesn't even matter. This is what matters, that your host gets choice, all right? We want her to have a choice of her gifts, and we want it to be based on attendance and classes booked. So I literally just make a little hostess reward sheet, and it just has a little chart that says 1 to 2 guests, keychain, 3 to 4 guests, 1 gift, 5 to 6 guests, 2 gifts, 7 to 8 guests, 3 gifts, 9 guests plus 4 gifts, 1 gift per each class booked. All right. So let's say she has 3 people come and somebody books a class. She's going to get 2 gifts out of this bag, whatever she wants. Now, here's where I don't want you to panic. When I start pulling these out and you're like, oh, that's so many things. It doesn't have to be this many things. And honestly, you can use your points. Your points and your fast start should be running your business. So should it be kept in your pocket, because that's not reinvesting your business and that's not growing a thriving business, all right? So, hey Stephanie, so in my hostess bag, I love products because I want my people who are probably enrolling at the class to get their hands on products as quick as possible, because those are going to be used up quickly. They're going to replace things they're already buying, and I love when people fall in love with products. So I always have the gum. I love body butter. That's in there. I love all the drops. I now carry lemon ginger and all of them in here. I love deodorant. I love getting people switched over from that. You can do things like super cheap dollar spot bottles and then just throw like an orange or something in here, right? So you can hear the orange in there. I love giving people the hand soap. If you don't want to give them a whole bottle, just fill it. And this can be one of your gifts. Save some money, right? I love the cleaner, so I love to give that. Again, if you want to save money, then fill spray bottles of cleaner and give those instead of the whole bottle. That's probably even better for your business. I love the hydrating mist. I think everybody needs that, and it's awesome on sunburns if you didn't know that. Terra Shield. Everybody, I don't know where you live, but we have like giant size mosquitoes and gnats here in Iowa. Mouthwash. You guys, whatever you can get their hands on for products, I don't have to show you all of them. You know these products. So I give this bag, and I don't give the whole bag. I have the bag, and I'm laying all these gifts out on the mantle, a table, something. And when I get to the part about talking about hosting your own class, I'm showing all these and saying quickly what they are. So instead of saying Terra Shield, I'll say bug spray, right? And I'm letting them know right away. And just because you guys came tonight to support Betty Sue, she's going to get 3 of these gifts, whatever she wants, and she's going to get to choose one for every one of you that books your own class tonight. So she could end up with 7 gifts or whatever, right? Shampoo and conditioner, those are all good ones, all right? So I'm rewarding the host for getting people there. I'm rewarding her friends for booking classes, and I am giving a choice, because ultimately if you say, oh, this month the hostess gets a free diffuser, maybe she doesn't like diffusing. Maybe you say this month the hostess gets a natural living kit and it's on guard stuff. Maybe she doesn't want that. Now she gets to choose, all right? She saw hopefully her friend choose, because she probably booked a class at her friend's class and she already knows the stuff she wants. The beauty of this is that the bag can always change. So if you don't have enough points for something, or you run out of the mouthwash because somebody took that last night at your class, who cares? Put a little asterisk on your sheet that say gifts available, or gifts based on availability or something like that, right? So it's super easy and it works so well. If it doesn't work for you, go back to the basics of your class. Was it fun? Was it short? Did you show value to each person? Because those are the reasons people are going to want to do this again. The gifts are just like the quick hook to get them to say yes. One last key, when you are teaching your class, I like to go over the oils, how to use them, and then I stop. And that's when I'm asking to do for people to fill out their drawing slip, their giveaway slip. And on there, I will say, do you have interest in hosting a class or a party of your own, whatever you want to say. And it's yes, no, and maybe. You must explain right there what that means. Don't just expect people are going to mark yes without a quick explanation. So I will simply say something like, hosting your own class is so easy. It's literally ice, water, and friends. I'll do the rest. Everybody will have a chance to win a ton of oils like you guys did here today. We'll make it super short. And I'm sure you've been sitting here thinking of a few friends you wish you were here. your coworker Sarah, who has terrible allergies, your best friend Molly, whose son is struggling with XYZ, right? Give them that hook of what they've been thinking and why they need to host and how easy it is, and then tell them, tonight, I'm going to say, you get to take this awesome keychain, and like Stephanie, you get to choose all these gifts, blah, 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 all right? Then anybody that marks maybe or yes, automatically I'm going up to, here's your keychain. I'm so excited you have an interest in hosting. Would you like weekend or weeknight? Always a choice of two. Once they say weekend, then I'm like, great. Would you like Saturday the 6th or Sunday the 7th? Choice of two again. Nail it down before they leave. You guys know that. Otherwise, you're playing cat and mouse, right? Trying to catch up with them. So, super easy. I hope this was helpful. It's simple. It's short. But you guys, it worked. And sometimes, you guys know this. We hear this all the time. We overcomplicate this. And things are a struggle. And they don't have to be. So, have fun with it. If you want to make all DIY stuff for your bag, go for it, right? But remember, when you keep it simple and fun, not only are you going to be getting more hostesses, you're going to be getting more builders. Because when builders see you having fun and it's simple, they will join you when you ask them, right? You still have to ask the right words and things at your wellness console. But it all comes back to getting more customers, getting more hosts, getting more builders when it's fun and simple. So give it a try. Keep me posted on how it goes for you. If you guys have questions, I'm happy to answer. But hopefully this was helpful, and it's something that you guys can implement really quickly. So have a fantastic Sunday and a great rest of the month, you guys.